Oh my gosh, there's loads of you here already. Hello. When I was just like lingering, waiting for this to start, it said no one was waiting. But there's actually loads of you here. So hello. I'm just gonna wait for it to kick in. I could sing for you whilst I'm waiting for you to kick in. Then you'd probably all go again. Hi, Soup Dragon. Hi, Scotch Boy. Hi, welcome. I feel like I haven't done a live for a while, and I haven't. Hi, BTS Reviews. Hi, Steve. Hope Monkey. That's a new name. I don't recognise a Hope Monkey. Greetings. Jeff, I'm on. Joshua, Kevin, hello. Thank you for joining me. I didn't think anyone were going to be here. Hi, Stephen. DJ, welcome. Look at you all there. I've gone a bit shy. I haven't. Yeah, something was playing with YouTube. It said that no one was waiting. So I was like, oh, this is going to be awkward. Hi, Seed Hill. Kranza, hello, everyone. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's not my fault. It's YouTube. Blame YouTube. Always blame YouTube. It's not me. I'm just going to move this. Just going to have a quick drink. Hi, Adam. Hi, Cedric. Oh my God, there's loads of you. Hi. Wait, Yog. Is it Yog Sothoth or Yog? Hello. Oh yeah, straight vodka. Hi, everyone. Oh my God, there's loads of you. Hello. Feel free to ask me questions. Oh, Doctor Who Sebling, you're new. Oh my gosh, welcome. Hi, Robert. Hello, everyone. Yeah, YouTube's been a bit. I'm just going to let you all know where I'm up to in season 11, just so we can. No spoilers. So I have just watched the first episode from Invasion with mother dinosaurs. So please, no spoilers. We can talk about anything up to that point. No spoilers. How is everyone? Happy Sunday. I'm a bit warm. Right. Questions. How you finished the war games the other day? So, with regards to Joe leaving, which you will see tomorrow, I think a lot of you are going to expect me to get really emotional, and I don't. I have a delayed reaction the same way I did with Barbara and Ian leaving, because she left in such a happy manner. I was like, all right. Also, I knew she was leaving. I just knew she was leaving, so it just didn't hit me as much. But my reaction to the Time Warrior Part 1 is one of my favourites. I love my reaction to that, if that's a normal thing to say, but I do. I was very surprised to see Sarah Jane, and you'll see why. I loved Joe's departure. I was just expecting it, so I just didn't. I didn't shed a tear. I welled up. I didn't shed a tear. Did someone drop spoilers during the Green death? So, again, when I start Time Warrior, I do have a little bit of a rant. I do know that season 11 is the third Doctor's final season. I love Joe's ending. I think it was beautifully done. Really, really well done. Yeah, when the title like Invasion came up, I was like, Invasion of what? Daleks? Cybermen? Autons? What is it? It was. Yeah, the doctor driving away. I just thought it was really beautifully done. However, what I will say about someone spoiling that for me is I'd reached the end of season 10. So if I'd have found out that season 11 was the third Doctor's last season when I was mid season 10, it would have changed everything for me. I am an intelligent woman. I would have grasped that this was his last season just because I just would have twigged. So all in all, I've kind of dodged a bullet, but I will just not read comments straight away because of that. What do I think of the new title sequence for season 11? Probably one of my best reactions because I just wasn't expecting it. Really great. Hi, Chem Dog. Yeah, but I've only watched part 1 of. Well, in my head, I don't know. It's in my head, it's just the invasion at the moment, part 1. I loved part 1 of the invasion. I thought the third Doctor was on comedic genius. Hi, Stimulus Respond. Hi, Medusa Cascade. Thanks for popping in. What did I think of the Time Warrior? I'm not the biggest fan of historicals. And I thought something was going to happen to the third Doctor at the end. But it had Sontaran in it. So, thoughts on Mike Yates? I love Mike. I love Benton even more, but I love Mike. Have I ever heard John's I Am the Doctor song? No. Oh, I loved Lynx. Honestly, I'm trying not to give too much away about my reaction. But I didn't think it was a Sontaran because he was quite tall, so it didn't twig. Oh, your car is fucked. That's not ideal. I mean, I feel like I've already got a link with Sarah Jane just because I know the impact she had with the 10th Doctor. I'm just interested to see her and the third Doctor's relationship. You'd like to see the Doctor degenerate into being the second Doctor again. Me too. It was so interesting doing my top 10 stories from Classic Who so far, and that will come in between the Green Death and the Time Warrior. I'm sorry, there will be, so you won't get the Time Warrior until Wednesday. Really interesting to see my top 10. I'm good, thanks, Jamie. How are you? I've been all right in lockdown. I'm working as normal, so although we've just found out that all NHS staff have to wear masks, which, and I've had an antibody test and I haven't had corona, which is annoying because I kind of wish I had, and I thought I'd had it. Someone did tell me that season 11 was John's final season, and that person has never commented on my videos since, and it was a regular commenter, which means that I think it was done innocently, but I was just reading through the comments too quickly and I saw that it was his. Well, there's 44 of you. Okay. A little bit of pressure. Tomb and Space Museum will be up there. Go on, Rob. Take the wife shopping. Come on. Yeah. But like I said, I think I would have figured out this was the third Doctor's last season anyway. He's been in it for a long time. So there's also someone else who also hasn't commented since, who I know there was a bit of a you guys came to my defense when he was saying that my anticipation of Joe leaving was ruining the reactions for him. So that was, if that's all the hate I get, I'll take it. Thoughts on Keys of Marinus. I love that story. It might even make an appearance in the top 10. I've seen the entire of time. I've seen the dab bit there. I have seen the whole of the Time Warrior. I have watched part 1 of Invasion. That's as far as I'm at. Yeah, Medusa. And that guy's crossed a line before. I think the person's really young. Well, I hope so. Because he's the person that told me, how do you own a house if you're just a secretary? Which is just a really naive thing to say. So yeah, weird. What are my hopes for season 11? Do you know what? I just want the third Doctor and Sarah. I feel weird calling her Sarah. I call her Sarah Jane. Sarah Jane to just have a really good bond, and I just want to see the Doctor just thrive. Yeah, he said that to me. He wanted to know how much I earned. Like, how did I afford this house? Bearing in mind, he doesn't know who I live with. I don't live on my own. What does it matter? Yeah, honestly, some people. That's why I assume this person is quite young. I think they are. I know that they're American. Also, like, I just would never say that to someone. I would just never say that to someone. Can I do lives more often? I was doing them weekly during lockdown. I will try to do them like once every 2 weeks. Quick ends up. Avoid the title of part 1 for the next story. Okay, yeah, someone else has said that as well, so I will. Do you think any memories you have of an argument scene between Sarah and Rose in school reunion? Do you know what, Stephen? Obviously, I've seen that episode a few times, but I never paid full attention to what. I can't remember what they were listing, if that's what we're referring to, because I know they're like, well, I've seen this and I've seen that, I've seen that. So I can't remember. You clearly worked hard and have you. I don't even mind talking about it, but you never go up to someone and go, excuse me, how much did you have to save to own your, like, you wouldn't walk up to a stranger and go, so you earn that much a year, so how do you own a house? Sorry, Dave, it's none of your business. See you later, Rob. Oh, it was just beyond me that you would say that to someone. Yeah, I sell my underwear to pay for this house. It's not even my house. This isn't my house. This is my mum's house, who works really hard. That's it. Also, they just said in the Invasion that Sarah Jane was 23, and I think she looks a bit older. Oh yeah, he'll want your bank account. He'll probably want your details, actually. And if you could also just give him how much mortgage you pay per month, that'd be really great. But do you know what? If that's the worst hate, that it's not even hate. If that's all I get, I'll take it, because I've not had hate yet, and I don't want any hate. Please don't give me hate. I can deal with it. I can deal with it naive. I can deal with a naive 16-year-old. It's fine. Anyway, when did I start watching Doctor Who, as in New Who? When I was 16, around the time when Donna came in. What do I think of season 10 overall? Really great. Really, really, probably Pertwee's strongest. Hi, Jeff. Hi, Alex. Yeah, I'm good, thanks. How are you? Never seen anything on your channel to hate. No. Oh, thank you. I'd like to think I've created a safe space for everyone whose opinions are all respected, and I just don't tolerate shit towards other people either. That's it. We just all respect each other. We're all here for Doctor Who. Oh, really sad when I heard she'd passed away, even though I didn't have much association with her at the point. It was really sad. Oh, greetings from Belfast. Oh, don't get me started. I've just been watching Normal People and I need to find myself an Irish man. Yeah, first mention of Gallifrey. When was that? Because I mentioned it in my reaction and then I'm like, wait, has it been mentioned before? Time Warrior. So that was the first mention. Okay, that's fine. I'm trying to get comfy, sorry. The finger bust is coming. Yeah, and I think what's weird is because I do love Jo so much, I already feel a connection to Sarah Jane, but at the same time, she's still the new girl. I've still got to readjust to um I'm not good with change. So I've read Normal People. I've like binge read it in like 4 days, and I've just watched episode 5 of Normal People, and I'm in love with Connell, like absolutely in love with him. Hi Andrew, are you okay? Let me have a quick look at. I just want to see what I rated stories in season 10. Let's have a wee chat. Right. Because I've actually written them all out now. Right. Season 10. So, The Three Doctors, 10 out of 10. Carnival of Monsters, 9 out of 10. Frontier in Space, 9 out of 10. Planet of the Daleks, 8 out of 10. The Green Death, you will find out tomorrow. So, high scores. I love Skins. First 2 generations of Skins is incredible. It was obvious Jo was leaving. I didn't get spoiled. It was just very, very, very obvious to me that Jo was leaving. Also, Dot Branning was in it. June Brown. I call her Dot. My favourite Skins character is Freddie because he was the love. When I was 18 years old, Freddie was the love of my life. And I love JJ as well. I don't think I'm going to rate Green Death as highly as some of you have. And for those of you that don't know, Katie Manning did tweet me a couple of weeks ago, twice. That's Fraser Hines and Katie Manning now. Both of them have read my name and have acknowledged who I am. It's really hard trying to get comfy with the dress on. Hang on. Ooh. Okay. What do I find hardest? A companion leaving or doctor leaving? Oh, that's interesting. I find it hard to compare because when the second doctor left, obviously I just lost Jamie. I think the third doctor going will really affect me because I feel something very special for him. I liked the Green Death, but I do think it was taken over for me by the fact that I just knew Joe was leaving. Katie Manning just told me that to be positive and that if there's anything she can do for me, to let her know. Yes, Katie, come on my channel. Come on. Have I seen the video of Patrick Troughton talking at a convention the day before he died? No. Have you ever seen Liz Sladen's scene? No. Favorite classic season. Season 5 has some strong ones. Do you know what? Oh no, I think season 8 might be my favourite Pertwee season. Season 5, season 8, and season 10 are all really strong. Do you know what? Season 9 is really strong as well for me, apart from the mutants, which I gave 5 out of 10. Oh, Pat died on his birthday. Oh no, that's horrific. At 6. Wow. I've also got another reaction coming probably next Sunday. I think I'm the first ever person on YouTube to react to this thing. It's super random. It's really random. But there's a reason I've reacted to it. And a couple of you have requested it. And I'm excited for you to see. Got a good week coming. Oh, that's horrific. I don't want to think about the doctors dying. I don't want to think about it. Hurts my heart. Is it Doctor Who related? No. The finger bus coming. Oh, Tabitha. I love that name. Thank you. Thank you so much. Is it Postman Pat? No. I've seen every single Postman Pat. I was the biggest Postman Pat fan ever. That's sad. Yeah, I haven't really watched that season, Josh. I only watched the first 2 generations. I did enjoy Sarah Jane's. I mean, I feel like the first story for every companion's always a little bit because you're adjusting to them, and it was a historical, which my favourite. And because I loved Joe so much, there's 51 of you. Oh gosh, No spoilers. Okay, I won't tell you what happens to the cat then. Your dad was born 2 months before Doctor Who was first broadcast. That's crazy. What was your favourite first Doctor story? Well, I'm not going to say because my top 10 classic Who stories are coming out on Tuesday. So you'll know then. Why was there Vaseline on the lens of the camera in the Web Planet? Who knows? I don't know what season I was born during. I don't know if Doctor Who was running in when I was born. Do any missing episode stories make the list? I feel like one of them had a missing episode. Pat was only 67 when he died. That's really sad. Is my mum going to react to some of Tom's stories? If she will come on, I want her on. Yeah, for sure. Oh, so Doctor Who wasn't on when I was born. Boring. Nah. Well, because I roughly know how long Doctor Who was on for. I knew it finished in the 80s. And also, I don't look at the years when I'm reacting, so knowing the years of things, I guess, isn't overly a spoiler. As long as people aren't going out of their way. The finger bus is coming. Do you think Frontier in Space and Planet of the Daleks should have been more intertwined rather than later starting? I liked them as two separate things, and I think of them as two separate things. Although, I feel like an episode of Time Warrior aired on my birthday, but just my birthday a lot longer, no, a long way before I was born. I feel like one of them aired on the 5th of January. But officially wasn't Doctor Who. Ah. Yeah, so the Time Warrior Part 4 aired on my birthday, but like 18 years before I was born. Okay, should we move off this subject? Because I feel like I'm going to get a spoiler of some sort. Feel free to ask me anything, guys. It doesn't have to be Doctor Who related. Just fill your boots. That was weird. That was weird. What's my favourite biscuit? I don't really eat biscuits. But if I had to, I'd choose I'd do like a hobnob, chocolate hobnob. Or a good old digestive. Should the Master have appeared in Planet of the Daleks? No. Have you heard of the Who-mobile? No. How's my week been? Pretty good, pretty sad. My work bestie had her final day on Friday, which is just going to make my work life really great. So that was sad. But yeah. Tea or coffee? I hate coffee. I don't really drink tea. I drink peppermint tea. I drink green tea. I'll drink normal English tea if I'm ill or if I've got a sore throat. Do I prefer the north or the south of England? Well, I'm from the south, so absolutely the south. Dark chocolate, absolutely not. Just normal digestives. Will I react to those music videos? Sure, I'll probably save them for Doctor Who December though. Where are you from, Doctor Who Sebling? New reactions, clues, please. What to what? A funny story from my past. I've got a rude one that I can tell you. You're from Basingstoke. Interesting. I've been there a couple of times. Okay, what's better, hot chocolate or milkshake? Oh, I don't have a sweet tooth. I'd take a strawberry milkshake. Is this for a date or something? Am I following the news regarding the Black Lives Matter protest? Absolutely. And if I see anyone on here even cross the line, you will be blocked, because Black lives absolutely matter and it is something we should be talking about. And we all need to do a bit more to be anti-racist. However, violence shouldn't be happening at all. South Boston. Did you like the reactions when Joe left? I don't cry. Pizza or burgers? Burgers. I find pizza quite stodgy. What do I think of the George Floyd? Listen, I don't want to get into some like whatever. Black Lives Matter. Absolutely. And what happened to him is horrific. I do also think that we shouldn't forget that he committed some nasty crimes. So do I think he should be hailed a hero? No. Do Black Lives Matter? Absolutely. And the discussion needs to be had, because what happened was atrocious. Line of Duty. Yes, Line of Duty is coming. I just think peaceful protest is what needs to be happening. 2020's been a bumpy ride. Bumpy ride. If I could shapeshift into anyone, who would it be? Oh my god, I'd go into a male because I'd like to have an exploration. Which is your favourite Pertwee? Oh, Pertwee is the cleaning lady is the best thing I've ever seen in my life. Absolutely. Absolutely. And she was called Doris. Who'd have funked it? Who'd have funked it? Yeah, 2020's been random. What age rating is my channel? Dunno. It's just not suitable for kids. Yeah, animated faceless ones will be coming soon. What's my favourite city? I love London. Technically, I'm from a city, and I do love that one too. Favourite female companion so far? Oh, they're all really strong. I do love Jo, but I love Victoria. I love Zoe. Obviously, I love Barbara, but Jo and Victoria. What positives have I taken from lockdown? That I don't feel like I've learned anything. Come on, I must have learned something. That What positives? I went to university in Winchester. Stunning place. Um, Positives I've learned is if you work really hard at something, it can have positive rewards. I guess I've had more time to work on YouTube and that's paid off. But what else? I get Mondays off at the moment. That's true. Paid Mondays off because there's not enough work, even though there is enough work. So once that changes, I'll have to I need to that's why I'm trying to film so far ahead because I'm having Mondays off at the moment. Oh, do you know what though? I feel so awkward mentioning Patreon, but yeah, my Patreon has done massively well. Like there's like 36 of you, which I know to all of you maybe like I don't know, it's like $5, and I think I don't know if the Medusa can back me up on this. It's like £2.80. I think we get once you've paid your $5. But everyone I get, to me, that's another step closer to being able to get out my job. You know? No. Oh, I have some stories in Winchester. I have some stories. Do I prefer cheesy 80s tunes or 90s? 90s, just because I'm a 90s baby. I've never seen a James Bond film. Yeah, I think it's like £2.90 something we get. But any movie recommendations? What did I watch? I haven't watched any movies recently. I've just been watching normal people. I feel like I went to Basingstoke on a date, and I don't think I went back because it isn't the nicest place. Did you take dogs in Winchester? Did I? Did I take dogs in Winchester? Digs? Okay. Um. Yeah. No. Oh no. I couldn't commute to Winchester from where I'm from. Yeah. No. I lived in Halls, and then had a lovely, lovely house in Honeysuckle Drive, which is just the most beautiful road name. Do you? Well, I can't have YouTube memberships because they fucking demonetise my channel. Microsoft or Apple? Well, I have an Apple phone, so Apple. One day I'll do a story time of all these crazy stories I've got, probably with like a PG 16, 18, because I've got some cracking stories. No, I haven't, Stephen, but I won't watch it then. Good job I didn't see that. How has it been 40 minutes already? That's crazy. YouTube don't pay out until you earn £100 or more. Okay, now. Tight bastards. You can't see the police box doors from the inside. That's true. That's a very valid point. The banger bus is coming. I don't know why I keep singing that. If I was immortal, what would I do? Go and climb some really high buildings. Enemy of the World is the closest Doctor Who to Bond. Yeah. Oh, The Enemy of the World is good, isn't it? It's a good one. I have seen The World's End. What is my favourite country that is not England? Well, I feel like France is an obvious one because I'm French. Um, but I would love to go to New Zealand. What do I think of Jo's costumes in Doctor Who? I think she has some really cracking outfits. Her and Victoria had some really, really great outfits. Which countries have I been to? I've only ever been to, I mean, technically Wales counts, Ireland, Spain, and France. Have you ever seen any Doctor Who outtakes on YouTube? I've seen like some New Who ones I reacted to. Jeff, I didn't know you were from New Zealand. I thought you were Australia. I'm coming to visit. If you had to go to one US state, which one? I mean, I feel like California's obvious. I really want to do New York. I want to be in New York for my 30th. I'd love to do Massachusetts as well. Do I have Twitter? I do. It's where I'm most active. It'll be linked below somewhere. All of my list of social medias are below. Why, thank you, Mike. Oh, dead leg. Guys, look at this wrapping paper. This wrapping paper. I don't know why I wanted to show you that, but I just think it's really cool. I've got it for my niece's. It doesn't show up as much on there. It's a really cool ombre. I'm really impressed with it. I went to Boston this year. I really want to go to Boston. I've heard there's some really good Irish bars. Oh, you went to New York for your 30th. That's so weird. Oh, thank you. The Celestial Colour Maker. Amy's from Massachusetts. My degree is in American Studies. I'd love to do Canada as well. I'd love to do Vancouver. That would also be a dream. I'd like to find a man who would like be up for a road trip, like a proper road trip. They have to drive because I don't want to drive in America. Last place we went was Tokyo. God, I can imagine that being such a culture shock. You're going to visit friends in Hastings this summer. Oh, I love Hastings. I like Eastbourne as well. Georgia. I'd like to do Michigan as well. I don't know why. I considered a university in Michigan. Didn't you get time to study? You had a choice, and there was only like 9 of us on my course. Ooh, yeah, I was looking at STA travel as well. You know, sometimes I wish that the Daleks would show up and end the miserable year that is 2020, but then I realised that Marie-Clare would never be able to complete her. Brighton is the best. I love Brighton. It's just down road. Down to road. Does he? See me and John Pertwee like this. What's my earliest memory? Like just in every day? My earliest memory. Being in nursery school. Being in nursery school and meeting my childhood sweetheart, Tom. The War Games was filmed in Brighton. Eh? Oh God, you're starting a Doctor Who society. I'm going to join your uni. Oh, I love Eastbourne. If anyone ever goes to Eastbourne, there is this really cute boutique hotel that me and my ex used to stay at, and it was like our place. And there's a big bath in the room. It's a little bit pricey, but if you ever do want to go, let me know because it's lush. Oh, Space Pirates. It may have just missed out at number 11. Your childhood crush was a girl in school called Leanne. Isn't it funny how we don't forget them? Oh, Tom, how you broke me heart. Worcester. Extra long eyelashes. The details we remember. Funny. No, my top 10 was my top 10 list is already done. It's for the first 10 seasons of Classic Who, which made sense in my eyes. Yeah, sucks you don't get a prom. Although I don't really remember my prom. I hid from my date the whole time, who also happened to be my childhood sweetheart, Tom. I just hid from him because I got scared. Oh, that's cute, Steve. Oh, Medusa, where did he go? That's so funny, Colton. The War Games was filmed in West Dean, East Sussex. What? Why is everything filmed so close to me? It's a sign. It's honestly, it's a sign that me and Fraser Hines are just meant to be. Yeah, I remember the slow dance came on, and I ran to the toilet because I didn't want to slow dance with him because I got scared. Oh gosh. Sculpture boy. That's hilarious. I used to have a really hot PE teacher. That is so funny. That wasn't Jasper. That's the neighbour's dog. That bark is way too deep to be Jasper. Jasper's like. Nothing. See, nothing happened with me after prom and my friends. We didn't even have like a party or anything. Our sixth form prom, though, I've also got some great stories of that. We should do a story time Sunday one day. Leavers disco. Oh, a story time channel. Can you imagine? I've just, I've got some crackers. I find myself in these predicaments and I look back and I think, what was I doing? What are you doing? God. I've watched part 1 of The Invasion from season 11. Fifth prom. Yeah, I love a moustache. I love a beard on a guy. Oof. No copyright problems. Well, I can't have ad revenue because my channel isn't monetized. So I can put out whatever I want. Have I been to the Enemy of the World beach? Not at the same time. I am going to do like a picture to picture thing. You never told anyone you were a Doctor Who fan in school because you're too scared. Stubble burn. Oh, I don't even look at guys who are clean shaven. Although, yeah, I'm a beard. I'm not talking. It doesn't need to be beard. I like hair. Hey, Chem Dog got a haircut. Okay. Thanks, Dark a bit. I remember that. Do you want a story? Fantasy or sci-fi? Sci-fi. Oh God. I remember being at university and that was when Amy and Rory left. And like my whole house, we all watched it together. We got dominoes in. It was a big deal. That's crazy. My first Doctor Who episode. I of what I remember, I think it was Blink. Oh my God, the McDonald's was so good. There wasn't even a queue. Okay, so this story once, it's a little bit rude. So can you just say that you're okay with it being rude? I got this photo of Stephen. It's actually signed. Rob, one of my subscribers, got it signed for me. And then I've got another one from Fraser Hines. But I'm waiting to get a good frame for them. And probably move my room around. Right, so once when I was, okay, it wasn't that long ago, maybe like 18 months ago. Bye, Cedric. I was having an adult sleepover and I misjudged where I was on the bed and I fell off the bed and I broke 2 fingers. These 2 fingers. So I fell off the bed. I landed on my hands. He was moving at the time, so I fell between moving boxes and a bed. My legs were on the bed. I'm crying with laughter, like howling, but also like this really hurts. We couldn't get me off the floor because I was fully stuck in between. So we finally get up, and I'm like, I think I've really hurt my hand. He doesn't drive, so I just carried on my duty as a girlfriend and drove myself to the hospital the next day. An adult sleepover. You know, where you have sex. So that's probably one of the funniest nights of my life. No, but it was with a boyfriend. Oh, it wasn't a one nighter. It was a boyfriend, which is why it was so funny. It was honestly, I just have a vision of me, my legs on the bed, my bum on the floor, and I was stuck naked just on the floor, like, can't get up. I broke 2 bloody fingers. These 2 fingers. And the worst thing, I had to then say that story to the nurse in the hospital. She's like, "Oh, what did you do?" And I'm like, fell off the bed, didn't I? To be fair, it wasn't even embarrassing because I was like, that's what I was doing. I should have made something. My boyfriend, not someone else's. Oh, yeah, at least I didn't have something stuck up somewhere. That'd have been embarrassing. Yeah, they used to do a TV show that Freema used to do the voiceover for on BBC Three, right? Bizarre ER. I loved that show. I love weird stuff like that. That's why I would become a nurse, because I want stories. Oh, you got to laugh. And it also, I don't get embarrassed easily. I don't know. Even if I fell over in front of everyone, I wouldn't be embarrassed because it's just, you've just fallen over. No, I've never watched Big Mouth. Is that on E4? Oh, we had a guy in the hospital I worked at, the last one, and he had a certain something stuck up somewhere, and he was just adamant. He was like, I don't know how it got up there. I think you do. Naked attraction shouldn't be a thing, but I can't help but watch it. Catherine, so you sign up for a monthly subscription for like $5 a month, and you get early access to my videos and full reactions to some of them. So you just click on the link below if you want to. If you do, thank you. I would, going on Naked Attraction, I would never, I wouldn't do that to people. I would never, ever, ever go on that show. I could think of nothing worse than standing there naked. Can you imagine men being like, mm, mm, Naked Attraction reaction? Don't think they'd allow that on YouTube, would they? I just couldn't. No, no. Knowing the whole world seeing you naked. Crazy. And like, you're going on Naked Attraction and you're judging someone purely by their looks. Oh, Steve. Yeah, Naked Attraction is a. I mean, like I said, I can't help but watch and think, who would I go for? But no, no, you will, guys, you will never see me on that show. Keith Chegwin did a program naked. You'd have a shock if you turned on this and I was doing a reaction naked, wouldn't you? Can you imagine? It's a real show, TJ. Oh, and it's on a main channel as well. And you see everything. Everything. You don't get paid a lot. A friend of mine got offered it. I think they got £100 or something. There'd be no patron boost. If anything, I'd probably lose people. Naked and Afraid. No, that sounds a bit. Doesn't sound great. Oh yeah, Robert, great timing. I'm going naked on reactions. It's official. I'm now going to be clothless. Got Gwan. How to Look Good Naked. I loved that show. No, my viewing figures, I promise you, would not go up. I don't know how we got onto this subject. Oh, I said about my embarrassing story, and then someone mentioned Naked Attraction, and here we are. Welcome to my channel. Naked and Afraid sounds like some horrific game. Everyone blame Arthur. There's always one in there. Brings the tone down. Thanks, BTS. Trust me, I'm a disappointment in person. That's what I tell everyone on Tinder. Do I think the Doctor has human genitals? I'll find out. I volunteer as tribute. Oh wait, she's female now. Yeah, I volunteer as tribute. Oh, that's such a weird TV show. Naked and Afraid. Yeah, Josh, that's me too. I think the Doctor has normal penis. Oh, I used to love Jungle Run. When they had to do the final bit and the mouth would close. Oh, that used to genuinely scare me. I think my channel should be R-rated anyway. Everyone loves a dirty dog. Oh, McDonald's don't deliver to me. I have to drive there. Shocking, isn't it? Stuck around. I mean, Captain Jack would get it, let's be honest. Burger King, KFC, pizza. That's impressive. That's impressive. 50 Shades of Gallifrey. Star Wars is coming, but the first one will be, I can't remember what one. I think Ghostbusters. No, I think Back to the Future one. It's very not weird to say Doctor looks fit. I think Pertwee's hot, man. And I always used to have a thing for younger men, and now something's happening to me, and Pertwee is doing it for me. You are doing Star Wars. I haven't even looked at Star Wars yet. I'm not even looking. The films, yes, films are top tier patron. So my June one will be Back to the Future. I have been Pertweed. Also, his son, he was in I think I was watching Midsummer Murders, or maybe it was no, I think it might have been Inspector Morse, and Sean Pertwee was in it, and my goodness me. Oh, I know, my last film reaction took half the day to render. I do, yes. Is it spoilers to let on whether I should watch or not? Sean is fit. Guys, I don't know anything about Star Wars, so I'm not even discussing it because I literally don't have a clue. I, I and I don't at this point really care because I'm not there. In my head, I would probably just watch them in the. I like watching things when they're released, so I'd probably watch it in that order, but I don't know. I don't know. No one compares to Fraser Hines. I'm still determined to marry him. Any copyright issues with my Phil episodes reaction so far? No, I had to the first when I did the Time Warrior, I left the music in for the intro and I had to just mute that bit. But no, I don't watch Outlander. That will come probably next year. I did, Cedric. I did. Oh God, there's such a lag. Do you? Do you know what? They're so weird with what they block. It just doesn't make sense to me. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. Favorite town in England. I don't want to say it because then it shows exactly where I'm from. But if there's a few down south that I love. Does the public-private status of the video matter in terms of YouTube copyright then? Yeah, the minute you upload it, they can block it, which is a good thing because I'd rather know when it's unlisted than when it goes live. Do I think the serialized format of Doctor Who should return for New Who? No. Lay and pose, just like. What has surprised you the most about watching classic Doctor Who? Do you know what? Honestly, just falling in love with it the way I have. I just didn't expect to. I love Bournemouth. I've also got a great story from Bournemouth. I've only been once for probably another adult sleepover. Yeah, the south has some amazing towns, and I have to be really careful now because as the channel grows, obviously I don't want to be like, this is where I live. But I do live in a beautiful part of Sussex. Have I got a favourite guest actor from Classic Who or New Who? Yes, I love Thomas Brodie Sangster. That's a good one. I always forget he was in it. Do you miss pubs and ever play pub games? I'm not the biggest pub person. I miss a restaurant. I like a nice pub like with a beer garden. And I am really good at pool, by the way. Who would you add to the TARDIS team if you like Joe and Jamie to the Doctor's Companion? Who would I add to the TARDIS team? As in, who would I put together? Kerry Mulligan. Oh God, yeah. Honestly, when Katie Manning replied to me, I'd had a really shit day, and I was like freaking out. I know. I can't even imagine like going into a pub. You've written some predictions for what will be my favourite. Oh, that's interesting. I like that concept. Have I ever played pool with someone who plays the same games as you? Rules as you? Yeah, I have. Although everyone does have very different rules. I do miss a game of pool. That would be such a. I think that would be such a good first date. Like just a couple of drinks and play pool. Why is no one down for that? No one's down for like something chill. If I gave you $1,000, would you watch the Space Pirates again? Yes, because then I'd hand in my notice at my job. Absolutely. I'd do it for $500. Maybe not $500. Maybe like $750. Guys, I'm so excited to come to like my first Doctor Who convention. South Coast is the best place to be. Come at me. When is Wales Comic Con? Someone tell me. Tell me. When is it, Medusa? Because I really want to do Cardiff again. Because I loved Cardiff. Oh, bloody hell. August? Oh, I'm not ready for August. I can't wait to go to my first convention. It probably won't be till next year, will it? The finger bus is coming. Da, 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 da. Have I seen any Dracula films? No. Oh god. I meant to be going Portsmouth Comic Con cancelled this year. You would quit just for $500. Is the British economy really so bad that you could live off? At no point did I say I would live off $500 for the rest of my life. I was like saying it in jest. I couldn't live off $500 for a week because I like shopping. If Doctor Who could cross over with another Sherlock Holmes all day long. Oh yeah, let's go to Yanto Shrine. 5 cons cancelled. What does having tables mean? I'd meet Fraser Hines for free. Honey. Yeah, they kind of did cross over. Like, officially. Would I ever consider watching Star Trek? Maybe like way down the line. Hi Q, thank you so much. Oh, I would pay money to meet him. Are you joking? Give me 5 minutes with Fraser Hines. As long as Doctor Who doesn't go American, I don't mind. My God, am I so grateful I got to go to the Doctor Who experience. When Capaldi was Doctor. 5 minutes with Fraser Hines, no competition. Absolutely no competition. I'm with you, Robert. Oh, that's a really nice. Which charities do you have specific charities that you raise money for? My ex got me tickets to the Doctor Who experience, and he booked the hotel that's like opposite. I think it's like St. David's or something. It was the best weekend of my life. Unbelievable. Cardiff is just. I was just nerding out, like being in these different places. Like, oh my God, so they filmed that there, and it was just the best. Oh, thank you for joining, Doctor Who Sibling. Yeah, and we had the view from the room I had was so nice. I think because you get like a tote bag. You get like a Doctor Who tote bag. So you got one each. So we sold the person I was with. He sold his one. I think mine's somewhere, but I don't know where. Yeah, I've done a really small Comic Con, and it was all right, but it was a really small one. Yeah, Cedric, I've got pictures of stuff. It didn't mean anything to me. I'm pretty sure I've got a picture of one of the creatures from the web planet because I just thought it looked cool. Little did I know. Oh, that would be cool, Jeff. Daffodil tool. I think I've got pictures on my phone. I feel like I've. Let me see. Yeah, like look at this that I took a picture of. So crazy. And I took a picture of K9. And he didn't even mean anything to me then. Cool, huh? We raise money for autoimmune inflammatory vasculitis. Oh, that's sad. There's still something. There's still a mug that was in the Doctor Who experience, but the 10th Doctor's one was sold out, and it was the 50th anniversary mug, and I cannot get it anywhere, and it's stressing me out. What is my favourite Doctor Who related item I own? My 2 autographs. Do they count? Yeah, I cut the one of the side profile of the 10th Doctor. One day I'll be in a car boot sale and I'll see it and I'll be like, yes. But yeah, it was even sold out in the experience. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Oh, I'd love to have met John Pertwee. That's the only thing about discovering Classic Who so late is that I don't, I haven't met any of them. No, Robert, I need the mug more. Okay, deal. Although that's true, I haven't thought of getting, I'd like the second and third. Ooh, thanks for joining, Jeff. Au revoir. Can you get them online? Any favourite second Doctor quotes? Oh my giddy aunt, which I did say I said that in a reaction before he had appeared. I said, oh my giddy aunt. You should have gone on your own, Scotch boy. I'd have gone on my own. I have watched The Time Warrior. Yes. It's their side profile. All I know is the 50th anniversary special mugs. I actually don't know what I gave it, Josh. Oh yeah, I do know what I gave it. Interesting prediction. What do you think I'll give the Green Death out of 10? Huh? Oh dear. Ooh, Medusa 6. See you later. Interesting predictions, people. It's definitely not a 10 out of 10. I'll tell you that. Wait, I actually don't know what I gave it. Prediction for the third Doctor's favourite story, the Three Doctors. I don't know what my favourite third Doctor story is, but maybe. Maybe. You think The Mind of Evil will be in my top 10 list? Interesting. Interesting. Think, oh, I'll go in a minute. It's been an hour and a half. Hang on a sec. Let me have a quick look. Is it something rude? Bloody hell. They're really nice mugs. You got some nice mugs. How are your non-Doctor Who reactions going? Or are you hurt concentrating on? Yeah, I need to figure out everything. Like, I just need to figure out where I'm going with it. I've got a non-Doctor Who reaction coming out next Sunday. I actually, someone suggested to me the other day to do 2 reactions a day with Doctor Who, and I was like, do you think this is my full-time job? If anything, I want to slow down the rate that I'm doing Classic Who, but I guess with everything being, I guess knowing that this is the Doctor's last season, I want to just get it done before I end up with some big spoilers, and then I just need to figure out my shows and stuff. It's hard trying to juggle everything. I don't really want to have a schedule. Because that's the freedom of Doctor Who. That's the freedom of YouTube. I do Sunday to Thursday uploads, which I really like. I would like to have maybe 3 Doctor Who and then 2 other shows. 10 a week on top of, yeah, we love what we do. I'm speaking on behalf of you there. We love this, but it's hard work. If you're doing it on top of a job or studying or whatever, on top of another full-time thing, it's really hard work. Like, I spend my life working or editing. Space Pirates. I think I gave something else less than Space Pirates. There's another thing that got less than Space Pirates. Blake 7, yeah, is added to my list. Yes, someone did spoil that this is his last season, but I would have figured it out anyway, so it's fine. So non-Doctor Who, so like I've got Line of Duty, I still haven't finished Good Omens. That I've got so many other things that I want to start. I want to start Strange Things. I want to start Killing Eve. So I just need to. I will always keep my upload Sunday to Thursday because I really like that. But I think maybe it would be like Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday is Doctor Who, and then Monday, Wednesday is something else. But it is hard work. Like, it's time consuming to set up, to film, to edit, to whatever, render. It's just, and then you add on top of that, really the pressure's only kicked in now since Patreon. People are paying to see our work, so that in my head crosses the line. Right, it's a job, and I love the job, but I just happen to have to. I have to work to earn money to pay the bills. So, but I love what we do, and if I can get to a point where this is like genuinely a part-time job, I'll keep working my socks off to do it because that's great. Did I give the Gunfighters less than a 6? Yeah, the edit, but also the uploading, I find anyway. I don't know what the official term is. Like, once you've edited it and it has to like render or upload, and then whatever again. I don't do technical. What was the thing? Gunfighters. What season was Gunfighters? No, I gave Gunfighters 7. But there was another episode story that I gave less than 6. Yeah, I tried a schedule once, it didn't work. What's my Sunday dinner? I don't know. Not a roast. Because I don't do roast dinners. Oh, everyone loves Medusa. What did I give the smugglers? Seven. Web planet, web planet, web planet, where are you? The web planet, I've gotten here 5.5 out of 10. Dominators, 6.5 out of 10. I don't do that. Guys, I'm French, it's not a thing. I do have a coffee or whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called. We're all grumpy bastards, really. I do wonder, like, if someone met me in person, like, imagine being a disappointment. Really nice, honestly. I'm actually just quite like a hyper person. I'm like a very excitable person, unless you piss me off, which you kind of get in the Time Warrior Part 1, because I have a little rant. Did you like the caveman parts? Yeah, I mean, look, it was a lot to take in. It was my first classic Who story. It was a lot. A lot. Galaxy 4. I actually don't have a rating for this because I couldn't find it. But I think I'd go with 7. You are not a disappointment. Shocking. Shocking. If we all go to a convention together, we're going to have like our own little crew. The M&M crew. Oh, the Medusa and Marie-Clare crew, guys. Oh, you've not seen me angry. You do not want to see me angry because I can be an absolute bitch. But I definitely get feisty. Giant sleepover at Medusa's. Oh my god, guys, I love a sleepover. I'm going to wear Doctor Who pyjamas. Oh my gosh, guys, wouldn't that be like insane? All get dominoes in and just like talk. Your dad told you were a mistake. Well, you're not a mistake, and I'm glad you're here. And I'm sure your wife does and your children. Who, you got 3 boys, right? I'm trying to remember their names. Oh yeah, not that kind of sleepover, like a civilized sleepover. Do you think you're ever going to do a collab reaction? You watch. Guys, you're not making me eat trifle, are you? Because I really don't like trifle. Where maybe, I think maybe a collab reaction will be something that Medusa will and I will talk about maybe when the new series of Doctor Who starts, because that's the only thing I can really imagine us being able to do. It doesn't really take me that long to get to Cardiff, so. I thought one was called Bobby. Jamie. Danny. Nigel. N. A boy's name beginning with N. Nicholas. Okay, Chemdog's bringing the jelly babies. I'm bringing. I don't really have a sweet tooth. Guys, I'm just going to bring the Dominoes, right? I'm bringing the Dominoes. Actually, I'd quite like a McDonald's chips, though. I'm glad to hear, Josh. Nathan. Nathan man. Robert, am I close? Who's called Bobby then? Someone's called Bobby. Dougie. Obviously, I remember Jamie because ooh, a great steak dinner. Oh yeah, but with peppercorn sauce. Mm. Can we have like pick a mix? Like I like the bananas, the proper bananas. Oh, a layer of mince. Yeah, no, never let Rachel make the trifle. I've watched the first part of Invasion. What's my favourite type of sandwich? Cheese, but like proper cheddar. I cannot bear shepherd's pie. I can't even bear the smell of it. It makes me heave. Bit like the maggots in Green Death. Ugh. Corned beef, beetroot, and red onion. You people are absolutely psycho. Cheese and apple. Your guys. No, I like just cheese and butter. I can't have onion. I'm allergic to onion. Yeah, I'll take pickle, but not with bits in. Mashed potato makes you gag. I've only just got back into. I almost said I've just got back into gagging. I was meant to say I've just got back into mashed potato. I've just got back into mashed potato. It has to be really peppery and really cheesy. I do like cheese and apple together in a ploughman, so I'm one day I'll try it for you, and I'll bring it on the chat. Oh, I like tuna. Cheese and chocolate. No, that's like a migraine. This is the stuff I end up saying on first date, which I know that's not the worst thing I could say, but bloody hell. Definitely just got into mashed potato. I hate trifle. I absolutely hate trifle. I'd rather a baguette than a sandwich though. What am I going to have for dinner? I've got a baguette downstairs. My mum has made a strawberry cheesecake. Oh my god, do you know what? I'd love to do a weird food combinations video. That's actually such a good idea. I'll do that on my 2-year Doctor Who anniversary. I mean YouTube anniversary. What is that? Is it a nut? I love gagging. God. One day I'm going to release a book of all the stupid things I've said on here. Oh, it's potato. Why did I think it was a nut? What is wrong with me? Potato. I love pancakes, but you put Jaffa cake. I don't like Jaffa cakes. Fish fingers and custard. I mean, I'll have to try it. I love nuts. Some cashew nuts. Hell yeah, salted. Ah, see, now you've put it like that, Robert. Now that Robert's got his potato and his nut out, I can see which one's the nut and which one's the potato. I am aware of the Doctor Who cookbook, yeah. Okay, won't get it. Don't eat lamb. Nope. Oh, I love a pistachio. Pistachio is effort though, isn't it? Although, does anyone else lick the shell? Like, it's really salty. I know. Rob's got his nuts out again. Oh my god. I thought I was bad. Medusa's even worse than me, which is great. I like both kinds of nuts equally. Both are cracking. God, if someone's just clicked on this and we're just talking about nuts, but this is genuine conversations we have. Oh, you used to eat the shell. Oh, I like donuts as well. Oh dear. Oh dear. What missing episode do you want found the most? I'd like the Celestial Toy Maker completed. I know that's not someone people are fussed about, but I'd quite like to see it completed. I gave my dad a pistachio nut years ago, and he had no idea they were still in a shell. He didn't like gagging at all. He should really try getting into gagging. I've recently got back into it. You like dry roasted? Oh no, too dry. You're allergic. Ah, that's interesting. My mum's always got nuts on the side. She's a real nutter. Like, loves nuts. Yeah, the Highlanders is up there. God, my reaction. I'd love to see my reaction to the actual episode. Well, it's just another episode with Jamie in, isn't it? I like the spicy nuts as well, like the chili ones. You're allergic as well. Well, there's going to be no nuts at this sleepover, is there? Yeah, I did a review of the Highlanders. I'd love to see the toy maker come back. I love Celestial Toy Maker. I have really good memories of it. Oh dear. This is me in real life though. Like I will talk about anything. I know some people can get really prudish about stuff, I will talk about anything because I think it's so important to just have a conversation about stuff. Well, Josh, I do feel like, they're not fully edible, but you can have a munch on them. Keep your nuts to yourselves, people. Unless someone requests your nuts, then you may hand them over. Oh yeah. God, you gotta have a giggle. No, I do like salty nuts because that's why I like cashews. I like them really salty. How I said that with a straight face. I deserve a flipping Oscar for that. This is coming. My top 10 greatest nuts coming soon to a TV near you. Did you actually? No. Bull testicle. I probably would for a laugh. What's my opinion on McCrim? Well, I'll let you know when I've seen them. What bit of classic has made me laugh the most? Ooh, I don't know. You probably have to tell me that. I can't remember what's made me giggle the most. There's definitely that. I feel like there was definitely some um third Doctor moments that have made me lol. Oh, my knee just clicked. Yeah, the third Doctor's really, really funny. I'm trying to think now. There was definitely some moments in the Three Doctors that I found hilarious. That's what happens when you put the second and the third together. Ooh. Right. Gonna go in a minute. The Brigadier is just the looks he gives are just great. Really great. You think Jamie is the funniest? That's interesting. I don't think I would. I mean, yeah. I suppose he does say some funny things. I'd say it was probably one of the Doctors. That was Jasper. You're back. Yeah, I'm going in a second. You've missed a great conversation. Oh, I prefer the Brigadier now because he's not even outwardly massively funny. He'll just give a look, or like in the story that I've just watched, like his picture comes up of the Doctor having been arrested, and he's just like, oh, typical. So soon. I mean, I've been on for 1 hour and 50 minutes, guys. Just a long time. I've got places to go, people to see. Absolute lie. Absolute lie. Yeah, I love the Brigadier and the Third Doctor. Yeah, we're just talking about nuts. What else do we talk about? We spoke about potatoes for a bit. Yeah, I feel like I should edit something. I am actually really far ahead with editing, so maybe I won't. I kind of do. Do I need to edit? Hmm. Third Doctor would be a cashew nut because it's my favourite, and he's tasty. I'd put this. I reckon the first Doctor would be a pistachio. You know, like once you crack that shell, maybe he'll be a Brazilian nut. Then the second Doctor would be um, a pistachio. We need the list of my top 10 adult sleepovers. mm. What are my phobias? Like just like casual phobias, like underwater, spiders. What's your new job? A new job like for the summer? Like what's happening? Um, on a deep level, my phobia, like being alone for the rest of my life and not being able to have children, is a phobia. Glass of something. Do you know what? If I drank alcohol, I would, but I'm not a drinker. But yeah, I think I might have a chill. Do I like Father Ted? Yes. Never seen Derry Girls. Oh, that's cool. Wait, alongside your masters? Is it your masters? You might meet some really hot guys. If you do, if anyone's like tall and blonde and slim, send them over. That's cool. Man, you're going to be working so hard. But yeah, amazing. Ah, okay. I'm with you. I suppose if you don't have a schedule either, then you can just post whenever. Robert, you're cheeky. Or Ginger. Oh, to be fair, I'll take anyone. Oh, good for you. Got to get your feet in these doors, hey? It's not what you know, it's who you know. That's probably going to really annoy some people, me saying that, but that's what I believe. Yeah, the chase is great. Right. I should probably go. Your boss Is your oh, that's crazy. Robert, you've got a wife. Oh God, my nose is so itchy. Right. I feel like a teacher now. I've put these on. Students, it is time to go. Thanks for joining for the lecture. I'll let you know if I do another live. You know I do. I don't want to commit to doing these as like a weekly thing just because just trying to figure out work and stuff, but I will let you know. Please be safe. Everything will be okay. Jamie. Be kind. And I will see you tomorrow for the Green Death part cease. Thank you for joining me. You wonderful bunch. Oh, bye everyone. I'm off to have some salty nuts. That's why I got the glasses on. Take care, everyone. Be safe, be good, be kind.